Welcome to Palak's classroom. So, as we are learning C++ introduction, we had covered two topics already. And today we are going to discuss about the input and output in C++. So, let's begin. Now, let's practically see how we give input and how we get output in C++. Right? So, first you need to open the new source file, right? So let's begin by writing the comment that I will be teaching you input and output, correct? So there are two mandatory lines that you should always write, that is hashtag include iostream. And the next line is using namespace std. In a moment, I will tell you what these both line means, right? Next line is int main, then curly braces. Okay, now let me start with this. What does int main this all means, right? What does this curly braces means? So whatever the code you are going to write will be within these curly braces, right? All your coding statement 1, statement statement 2. So all the statements will be within these curly braces and these line of code will be executed. Now when you come to the end of the code, computer needs to know that your code is being finished. Your program is now at the end. So for that you need to return something, that is 0. 0 indicates all the above lines has been executed and now you have come to an end of the program. And what does this int means? Int here specifies that this following code will return me something, and that is of integer type. And what are we returning? We are returning 0. And 0 means that the program has been terminated, right? Now, what does this main and open parenthesis means? This means that whenever you see any name and after that a parenthesis, then that means it's a function. What is a function? What does it do? We will learn it in the coming videos. But for now, you just need to remember one thing, that whenever a computer starts to execute its code, it begins with name open parenthesis function. It starts with this. It looks for main function in the code, and whatever is written inside this curly braces starts getting executed one by one, right? So this is the all meaning of these lines, right? Whereas hashtag include is a preprocessor directive, IO stream is a header file. That means all the output related information is stored in this, right? What does STD means? I will tell you just in a moment. Now let's begin with something called very common, that whenever you want to display anything on the screen, you need to use one keyword, that is cout. Cout means out. Out means display something on the terminal. So cout, whatever message you want to display on the screen, you need to write in the double quotes, right? So double quotes. Let me write, what is your favorite number? Like I'm asking the user what is its favorite number, right? And then semicolon. Great. So let's compile. Okay. Input, output. Let's save it. Now it's compiling. Okay, zero error, zero warning, run. See, it's displaying my message. What is your favorite number? It's asking the user, and it has returned the value 0. Remember, which we had given. That means the program has ended. Good. Okay, let's close it. Now, what if the user now wants to enter a number? You need to store it in some variable now. For that, you need to declare. Now, the user's favorite number can be a small number or a big number. Why not we just define it here 1 to 10? And we know the user is going to enter a small number, so we will define the data type as int. Variable name we can give fav num. Give meaningful variable names, right? And semicolon. What does this mean? Just I quickly give you the diagram so that it's clear. So here in a memory, this one block is being created with the name called fav num, and there is nothing stored in this block of memory because nothing has been given to it. User will give using the keyword. So to take the input from the keyword, we need to we need to take the input from the keyboard and store it here in this block. So the next keyword is cin, and this angular operators towards your right side. Remember this. In cout, these angular operators are towards the left side, and in the cin, it's towards the right side, right? Cin, so whatever the user will enter the number, it will get stored in this variable, right? And when it will be stored, let's again compile and run. You see, what is your favorite number 1 to 10? The message is displayed, and just look here, this is blinking just next to this question mark in the same line. Do you remember that what should I write? That this blinking, this input comes into the next line. If you know, do tell me, and I'll just tell you in a moment. Let's see how many of you are correct. So what is your favorite number? Mine is 3. So let's enter, and this has been terminated. This is what we had asked, to display a message, to get an input, and this 3 is getting internally stored here in favnam. So this get internally stored when the user hit 3, it gets stored here, right? All right. Okay, you can give a confirmation like here to the user, your favorite number is. You can again use multiple shift operators. Basically, this is a shift operator multiple times in a cout statement, and the favorite number which is stored here, it will display. Okay, what was the keyword? It was endl. How many of you are correct? Do tell me. So, okay, again compile and run. See, it's blinking in the next line. So my favorite number is 3. Hit enter, and your favorite number is 3. Simple, easy, easy to understand. One more thing that I forget to tell you using namespace std. The importance of it is that if you don't use this, computer will not know what is the meaning of this cout. This object, it has a definition that this means to display the message or to display anything on the terminal. So this has been all the definition of it is stored in std. If you will not tell, if you will not include this in this line, then this command will be unknown to the computer and it will give you error. If you will not write using namespace std, you need to write std colon with every input and output statement, and that is unnecessary burden to remember these things. So better is to include using namespace std in the starting of the code and just run it, right? So with this, we finish our tutorial, and the next coming up session or the video will be on the type conversions. If you like anything in today's video, do like, share, and subscribe. Bye.